So, has Google just dropped a PowerPoint killer? That's the big question we're tackling today. We're diving into Google Vids, their brand new AI-powered video tool that's baked right into Google Workspace. Let's get into it. You know the feeling, right? Your boss wants a training video, a project update, maybe a quick product demo. But let's be real, making a professional-looking video is, well, it's hard. It takes forever, and you usually need skills or software that most of us just don't have. Google thinks they have the solution. So what exactly is Google Vids? Well, at its heart, it's a video creation app for work. The big idea is to make creating a video feel as easy as putting together a slide deck. But, and this is super important to get straight from the start, this is an AI-assisted tool. It's not a full-on text-to-video generator like OpenAI's Sora. It's not going to direct a Hollywood movie for you.
Okay, so let's really dig in here. We're going to unpack what this new tool is actually about, and maybe more importantly, what it isn't.
Think of the AI in Vids as your helpful co-pilot, not the director of the whole show. You give it a prompt, and its AI, Gemini, will jump in to help you out. It can whip up a first draft of a storyboard, write a script, pull in relevant stock videos and images, and even generate a pretty decent voiceover. What it won't do is create totally new video clips out of thin air just from your text. It's all about helping you assemble and polish, not creating from scratch. Honestly, the real superpower of Vids might just be where it lives. It's built directly into Google Workspace. That means you're creating and saving your videos right there in Google Drive. You can have your whole team jump in and collaborate in real time, just like you do in a Google Doc. And when you're done, sharing is secure and simple. For the millions of teams already in that ecosystem, it's designed to be a completely natural fit. All right, enough with the theory. Let's get practical and walk through how you actually make a video. This is where the rubber meets the road, and we find out if it's really as simple as Google says. The whole process is meant to be super straightforward. It really boils down to 4 main steps. First, you just start. You can give the AI a prompt, pick a pre-made template, or just go with a blank canvas. Then, you build out your video scene by scene, kind of like building slides, adding your text and media. After that, you add your animations and audio to bring it to life, and finally, you share it out. Simple, right? And if you're worried about having to learn a whole new complicated program, don't be. This is probably the smartest thing Google did. The interface looks and feels almost exactly like Google Slides. You've got your main canvas in the middle, your scenes down at the bottom. It's all incredibly familiar. That means the learning curve is practically zero. You can just jump in and go. Vids also packs in what's basically a mini recording studio. You can record your camera, your screen, or both at the same time. But the feature that's a real game changer is the built-in teleprompter. You can paste your script in and it'll scroll for you as you record, which helps you sound way more polished. And hey, if you're a bit camera shy, no problem. Just type your script and pick one of the AI voices to read it for you. Now, to stop your video from just feeling like a fancy slideshow, you get some pretty detailed control over the timing. Yeah, you can set how long each scene lasts, but the real magic is in the show timing feature. This opens up a little timeline for each scene, letting you control exactly when each piece of text or every image pops onto the screen. It's what gives your creation that dynamic, professional video feel. All right, so the tool is out in the wild, and early adopters have been kicking the tires. What's the real talk? What do people actually think? Let's get into the user verdict so far. And the early feedback, well, it's pretty interesting. It's kind of split down the middle. On the one hand, people absolutely love the stuff that feels familiar and just works. That Google Slides interface, the awesome AI voiceovers, and the rock-solid collaboration features. But on the other hand, once you try to get a bit more creative, you start to feel the limits. People are calling the editing tools bare bones, some have had issues with buffering, and the AI's first attempt at storyboards can feel a little weak. This quote from John Soash really captures that positive surprise. He points out that, a lot of new Google products feel kind of rough when they first launch. But he says Vids is different. It feels surprisingly polished, even in this early stage. And then you have this. This comment from a user on Reddit, I think, perfectly captures the other side of the coin. They see the limitations right now, calling it bare bones, but they also see the massive potential. They're basically saying, hey, it's not quite there yet, but if this AI gets smarter, wow, that would be the dream.
It's a feeling a lot of early users have. Good now, but could be absolutely incredible later.
So, all of that brings us to the most important question. Should you or your team actually start using this thing? Let's break down who it's really made for and, of course, the part everyone wants to know, what's it going to cost? So who is the target audience here? Well, it's pretty broad. We're talking about marketers who need to whip up quick promo videos, HR and training teams building onboarding content, project managers who want to send a video update instead of another long, boring email, even sales and support teams creating product demos and how-to guides. Basically, if you need an easier way to share information visually at work, Google is looking at you. Okay, let's talk about the price tag. To even get access to Vids, you need to be on a Google Workspace plan of Business, Standard, or higher. That starts at $12 per user per month. But that's not the full story. To get all the cool AI stuff we've been talking about, the AI script writing, the voiceovers, the storyboard help, you need another thing. It's a Gemini for Workspace add-on, and that costs an additional $20 per user per month. So yeah, for the full featured experience, the price definitely jumps up. And here is a very, very important piece of fine print you need to know about. Right now, Google is giving everyone full access to all the AI features until the end of 2025. But after that date, they've said that usage limits may apply. That kind of suggests that even if you're paying for the add-on, heavy AI use might end up costing you more down the road. Definitely something to keep an eye on.
Which brings us right back to where we started. Is Google Vids the future of how we communicate at work? Or is it just a much, much smarter slideshow? With that seamless integration and its AI co-pilot, it's for sure more than just a presentation tool. But whether it's a true revolution, well, that probably depends on just how much smarter that AI co-pilot is going to get.